Hello everyone, Lady Pop Hunter here again, and today we're going to go over some more wrestling figures. So you see before you now WCW World Champion Wrestling figures. These came out in 1994 by the original toy makers of San Francisco. All of these are from the same series, Series 3, if you can see it down here at the bottom. Now, I found these off of a guy. He had a storage locker and these were in it. These and a ton more wrestling figures that I'm going to be reviewing. So look out for those videos. But these right here are again from the same series. We have Hulk Hogan. Now as you can see, this card is seen way better days. We have a lot of creasing and some tear, and his bubble is actually cracked in several places.
You don't not get Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, you just have to have it. You know, I was okay with that. The price was at a point where, you know, it was like, so what? The price was cheap enough so you can just deal with that. Set aside, you have it. This is a classic figure. Looks good. The bubble has slight yellowing, not too bad, but again, it's Hulk Hogan, classic 80s 90s wrestler.
He was Mr. 80s. If you were gonna pick a handful of people out of the 80s that just represented the 80s, people that they couldn't go anywhere in the world without being recognized, Hogan's in that top 5 easily.
Yeah, and this is from his WCW days, because if you remember, he was with WWF, and then he went over to WCW, where he turned heel. He was a member of NWO. He was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, where he had all black. He dyed his beard black and everything. And then he came back to WWF. So this is the WCW era right here. Let's look at the back of the card, and we can see the 12 figures that came in this line.
Look at old Sting.
Yeah. We have the Sting with the blonde hair and the classic makeup. Now, we saw another Sting in our other video. Please watch that. Not this Sting that's represented here. The Sting in the other shot had a different makeup and his hair was black. We see Bubba Rogers, the Giant, Macho Man, the Nasty Boys. We got a couple of tag teams down here.
It would be nice to find a tag team.
Yeah, these would be nice. And these are wrestlers that you don't normally see now. Mattel has taken over the wrestling market as far as making wrestling action figures. And they do a good job with some of the classics. But you don't see these guys. This is Booker T.
It says realistic detailing. That doesn't look too much like Booker T to me.
This is Booker T.
There's his bio back there.
Yeah, he has his bio on here. Now, none of these figures have articulation. I don't know how well you can see it, but...
Yeah, they are absolutely done in the LJN style.
Yeah. No articulation. So it's no playability here. You're not going to pose these guys. They're not going to do any chops, any kicks, anything.
It's all right though, because if you look at the second pinpoint there, it says awesome wrestling stance.
Yeah. So all they're going to do is stand there and intimidate each other. So, but we have another Ric Flair. I just wanted to do a slight comparison. The same company, both of them when he was with WCW. But the only thing they did here, this Ric Flair is tanned, have red trunks and red knee pads, black shoes. Untanned, blue trunks, blue knee pads, white shoes.
And no nipples.
And this one, exact same pose.
Yes.
No joints. But it's okay. It's classic wrestlers. And you just want to see them, remember their matches. You want to go on YouTube, pull up a couple just to get that, just to reminisce. Now, Ric Flair was a big he had this huge robe, elaborate robe that he always wore. That would have been awesome to have, but this is just great. These three in your collection, memorable. You can sit back, remember the old shows, pull them up on YouTube and say, man, those were the days.
Back when their promo spots were all like completely off the cuff and not rehearsed at all like they are now.
So leave your comments below. Tell us what you think about the wrestling figures. Do you remember these guys? Do you have any? Just leave your comments below. Do you have anything else?
Oh no, that's all.
Okay. As always, thank you for watching.